My name is Anthony Mann, and I am the founder of AM Open House. Started this back in July. I'm a real estate agent. I've been a real estate agent for nearly the past 10 years. I've sold about 250 properties over my career, and I've been focused in the REO and the short sale world. So with that being said, I developed this platform for a few reasons. One being I wasn't seeing any technology come to market that really made sense for agents to be using. And the other big part of why I did this was because I wanted agents to have a way to collaborate with other systems that they're already using in making their business more efficient, so they don't have to keep transferring information from one spot to the other. So I developed AM Open House from this. It's a totally free app to use, totally free app to download. So I'm just going to go through this presentation here, and I'm going to go through how to download the app, some website features, how to get this thing with Realty Juggler, and how to really make this product work really well for you. So to download the product, all you're going to do is go to amopenhouse.com. All the information will always be at the bottom of all these slides. So if you guys do have any questions, certainly ask them in the question bar. This presentation will take me about 10 minutes to go through, and I will definitely get to them as soon as we're done with this part of the presentation here. Okay, so to download the app, it's available on Android or iOS. So you can go to our website, or you can go to the respective app stores and go ahead and just download them directly from there. Once you actually download the app, you're going to click the Get Started button, which is right on the home page of the app. Just remember username and password. You'll need those not only to log into the app, but you'll also need those to log into the back end of our website. So to log into the back end of our website is really simple. You're going to go to our website, click the login button in the upper right-hand corner. Once you've gone ahead and done that, it will bring you to the My Properties page. And your properties are really just, it's simple here. It's going to be the property that you have, all the different property types, everything is all synced to this one spot. It's also going to provide you a link to your single property websites, how to add a property here, how to view your open houses, sign-ins, how to edit your properties, and how to delete them if you ever want to. So we're going to go through those individually. The first thing we're going to go over is single property websites. So a single property website is really nice. It's really clean. On the single property website, we allow you to show all the pictures that you've uploaded to the app or to the website. If this is on a mobile device, you wouldn't actually see the small pictures on the bottom here. What you'll actually be able to do is swipe left and right, and it will go right through all the pictures there. We're also going to provide the property information, which includes your beds, baths, your square footage, lot size, taxes. And it's also going to include this great information here, which is school information, neighborhood information, and a walk score. We actually have done a little upgrade on the walk score here. You no longer have to click this. Walk score is actually given to you as soon as someone goes to this page. There are two things on here, obviously your agent information and your mortgage information. So mortgage brokers can sponsor agents through the system, and basically what that does for them is it puts them on your single property websites and enables people to actually see them as well as see you. This person has someone sponsoring them. If there was no mortgage person sponsoring them, this wouldn't be here, and this agent information would simply be sent. Underneath all that information is a mortgage calculator. The mortgage calculator does work in real time. It's really nice and simple. So for instance, this property is a $500,000 property. I went ahead and switched this to $450,000. All the calculations down here and up here would both change, and it would allow the person to know how much this property will actually cost them on a month-to-month basis. They can change any fields in here, and again, everything will update in real time on this. Next thing we're going to go over is the open houses. So if you click the open houses button, what it will actually do is give you a list of all the open houses that you've gone through the system. So let's say you have 5 or 10 open houses. We don't bunch them all up into one big open house where you can see all of your sign-ins. We want to keep them separate so that way you can do a little analytics on your own business. It allows you to see, which days work better for you, whether it's a Saturday or Sunday open house, whether different times work better for you. So we kept them all separate. Now what you can do if you want to see all the people who have signed into any of the open houses is click this all sign-ins button on this page, and that will give you a list of everybody who signed into any of those open houses. If you just want to see the individual sign-ins, you're going to click the sign-ins button on the right side of the page here. Next thing we're going to go over is actually view the sign-ins and what they look like. To download all the sign-ins, it's pretty simple. You can download it right as a CSV. You guys are using Realty Juggler, so you won't really have that issue here. The other thing you could do is see all the sign-in information. So you'll be able to see the email address, phone number, and the name of the person. Another great thing you can do is you can send emails directly from our system as well. The emails will always come directly from you, not from us. So if you just want a quick email, it allows you to not have to open up your Outlook or your Gmail. It will go out directly from our system. You can copy yourself on it, whatever you want to do from there. It's really pretty simple to use. We did this just to make your life a little easier. So you go over is how to edit a property. Now, to add or edit a property, this form looks exactly the same. The only difference is in the upper left-hand corner, instead of it saying edit single property, it will say add single property. So from this page, you can edit all your information. You can edit the property address, the bedroom, square footage, taxes, bathrooms, lot size, property type. You could also add your pictures here. One of the really cool features about this page is if you have multiple pictures in here and you want to change which one is your primary picture, to do that, all you need to do is click one of the smaller pictures and click the Save button at the bottom of the screen. Once you click Save, it will go ahead and transfer that as your primary picture. It's really important to keep your primary picture up to date. One of the big reasons for that is that's what will be shared on social media, and that's also the first picture anybody will see on your single property website. Okay, so the next thing we're going to go through is how to actually get us synced with your Realty Juggler account. So Realty Juggler goes ahead and gives all of you an email address. So all you're going to do is click the CRM button on the back end of the website, scroll down to the Realty Juggler settings area, and go ahead and input that Realty Juggler email address. Click the auto sync button and click Save Settings. That's all you have to do. Once you do that every 15 minutes, all of your leads will be synced into your Realty Juggler account. You don't have to do anything further. So if you imagine you leave an open house, by the time you get back to the office, you've already done all your follow-up and all of your information is already back into your Realty Juggler account. So it really cuts down on your busy work. When it does sync into your Realty Juggler account, you'll know it came from AM Open House, and you'll also know the property that that person signed into. So it makes it really simple, really easy for you guys. Going to hop out of here. Let me just see if you guys have any other questions. Let me just stop the screen sharing for a second. Okay. Steve's asking if the property can self-populate from MLS. So at this moment, it cannot. However, we are working on a solution, and we're hoping to have it ready within the next few weeks. As long as your MLS board is RETS or RETS compliant, you should be able to use our system, and it will pull all of your properties automatically into the system. It's a great feature. It's very difficult for us to get it done, but we're really excited to be able to launch that hopefully very, very soon. All right, so I'm just going to reshare my screen here. Just give me one more second. All right, so once you guys actually download the app and you log into it, it's pretty simple to use. So this is your My Properties page. Just so you guys know, if at any time I'm going a little too fast, don't worry. We have a full demo on the website as well. If you go to amopenhouse.com, click the demo button in the top middle. Everything I'm going to go over right now is also available on that demo. So don't worry about not being able to follow along. So I may go through this a little quickly, but if you have any questions, go ahead and ask it in the in our webinar, and I will definitely get to it very shortly. So from this page, there's a few things you can do. One, you can obviously look at all of your properties here. One of the other things you can do is click this new property button in the bottom. So if you didn't want to add a property from the website, you can go ahead and add it directly from the app as well. When you click the new property button, it's going to give you different property types that you can see. Depending on the property type that you select, we will give you different fields. So for instance, if you select commercial sale, we're going to ask you things like how many units are in the building, what's the total square footage. If you select a commercial lease, we may ask what are the CAM charges, what are the utility charges, what type of lease is it. Condo or townhouse is going to ask things like what are the HOA fees, what are the capital improvement charges. Rental property will ask things like how much is the commission, who's the commission paid by, when's the date available. But for our purposes, we're just going to take a look at residential property. So with the residential property, it's really simple to add a property here. You're going to go ahead and just enter the property address, town, state, zip code, price, bedrooms, bathrooms, lot size, tax, and square footage. Now, this is also where you're going to enter your primary picture. So the primary picture is really important sorry guys, hold on, I just want to make sure nobody's having any more issues here. Okay. Primary picture is really important. This is, like I said before, what's going to be seen on your single property website. It's also what's going to be seen as the picture inside the app here, and it's going to be the picture that's shared on social media. So make sure you upload a primary picture. You can also upload additional pictures, but not from the screen. So once you're done here, click the submit button, and it will return you back to the My Properties page. So I'm going to go into one of the properties that I already have populated here. I'm going to go through all the buttons on this page. So there's a few things that you can do from here. So we'll go from the top and we'll go straight down. So the Add More Images button is in the upper left-hand corner. If I click Add More Images, it will bring me to my image page on my iPad or my iPhone. And I can go ahead and select up to 5 images at a time. You can keep coming back in and uploading more and more pictures. We limit you to 5 at a time, just in case there's any sort of error with your connection or in the upload itself. That way you don't have to reselect 20 or 30 pictures. You do 5 at a time. And if you do select more than 5 for any reason, it will simply notify you that the maximum is 5. So really simply, you just click those 5 and you click submit, and it will go ahead and start to upload all those pictures in there. If for any reason I uploaded a picture I didn't need to, I can go ahead and click this Manage Images button. And when I click that, it will give me a list of all the pictures that are already inside the app here. If I want to go ahead and download this, and delete one of these, what can actually happen here is it will allow me to delete the picture right out of here. So really simple. You don't have to go onto the website or anything to delete a picture. It's all right here. You can do it right from the app. As we scroll down this page, we'll notice a few more things. So the 10 have signed in button is one of those things that will allow you, just like on the website, to see all of the people who've signed into any open house. This will give you that same list. One of the cool features you can do from here is take notes on anybody or review any notes that have been on anybody. And in order to do that, all you're going to do is click that person. So in this case, there's a test note on here. So if I want to add another note, I can go ahead and click the plus sign in the upper right-hand corner, add another note, click submit, and it will show up right here. Let's just go back to the property details. The 5 have left feedback is how many people have actually signed out from this open house. So if I click 5 have left feedback, what it will actually do is it will show me everybody who's left feedback on the open house and what they said. Now, this is a great tool in case your seller wants to know what people thought about their house, or just for you to know exactly what's going on with the property and what people think about it. It's all in one spot. It's really easy for you to match. Below that is the open houses. So from here, you can do a few things. One, you can add an open house by clicking the Add Open House button at the bottom. So you're going to go ahead and put your title, date, time, start time, end time, and the open house time. You can select either a consumer open house or a broker open house. You select the broker open house. The only difference in question is we're going to ask what the broker's company is, what their broker's phone number is, and the address of their brokerage. It's always good to know who's actually coming to your open houses. So let's go into the Sunday open house that I created. And now there's some really cool features on this page here. So one of the things you can do from this page is share this information on social media. So to share the information on social media, all you're going to do is click the share button in the upper left-hand corner. You go ahead and click the share button. It will pull up a list of different avenues that we allow you to share on. We're also integrated with Pinterest. Unfortunately, I just don't have it on this iPad. Otherwise, the logo would be right here as well. For instance, let's say we wanted to share this on Twitter. You just click the Twitter button, and it'll go ahead and it will pull in all the information for you. So it's going to pull in your picture. It's going to pull in the property address, date, and time of the open house. It's also going to allow you to choose which account. So, for instance, if you have a business or a personal account, you can select which one you actually want to share that to. All you're going to do is click the post button, and you're all set posting that to Twitter. You could repeat doing this numerous times, and literally all you're going to do is click the share button, and it'll pop back up in the bottom here. Click the Facebook button. We'll pull in all the information again, and all you do is click the post button. So if you can imagine, you can share this on multiple avenues of social media really quickly. It takes you almost no time to do. Now, this is also the screen that people are going to see when they walk into your open house. So I'm just going to go over some of the stuff on the bottom here. There's 2 buttons, a sign in and a sign out button. So if they click sign in, this is going to be your sign in sheet. So it's going to take in your first name, last name, phone number, email address. How did they hear about the open house? And it gives you a drop-down list. Are they pre-approved for mortgage? Oops. Are they pre-approved mortgage? Yes or no? And are you working with an agent? Now, if they click yes, they're working with an agent. It will actually ask them who their agent is. We're going to get their name, their phone number, and their email address. It's always great to know who the agent actually is when someone tells you they're working with them. So that way when you get an offer on the property and they had previously told you they weren't working with an agent, you can make sure that the agent has actually showed them the property. It protects you from, getting bogus offers, and also to know that, when you're deserving of a commission. So we're just going to go back here. Now, the other button down here in the bottom right is the sign out button. So this sign out button is how people leave feedback for you. So if you have open house sign-in clients, in the select button at the top, if you click this, it will actually give you a drop down of all the people who signed in. So you'd select that person's name, and then you would allow them to give you feedback. So how they rate the condition of the home, they think the home is priced correctly, are they interested in seeing the home again during a private showing, yes or no. It's also where they can add any additional information if they want to come back and see it with a relative, or a friend, whatever it may be. They can put that information in here, and it will all be saved within the system. When you're done with the open house, we don't close the open house for you. We allow you to do it yourself. So in the upper right-hand corner here, you're going to go ahead and click this close button. It's going to ask you, are you sure you want to end this open house? If you click OK, what's going to happen is everybody who signed in the open house is going to get an email that comes from you personally, not from AM Open House, and it's going to thank them for coming to the open house. It's going to give them your contact information. It's also going to provide them with a single property website that we generated for you. It's going to provide them with neighborhood information, school information, and a walk score for every single property. It's really great. It's really powerful. And that follow-up, it doesn't matter if you had 5 people come to the open house or you had 500 people come to the open house. Every single person will get that email, and again, it will come directly from you. One last thing I want to go over. So let's say you've done a few open houses on the property. And what I'm doing here is I'm just going back to the main property page. And let's say you get a price reduction on this property. So to change the price inside of the app, you can do it on the website as well, but you can do it right from here, whether it's on your tablet or on your iPhone or Android device. In the upper right-hand corner, if you click this little pencil with square button, you can actually go ahead in here and change the price right on the property right here. So let's say we got a price reduction to $480,000. What I'm going to do from here is click submit, and as soon as I click submit, every person who's signed into the open house, into any of the open houses on this property, are going to get an email from you again, alerting them that there's been a price change on the property, what the new price is, and it's also going to provide them with a link to the single property website so that they can take a look at another look at the property. So that's basically the app in a nutshell. If you guys have any questions, please ask. I'm just going to stop the screen sharing. If anybody has any questions that I need to pop this back on, I certainly will. Quinn, you have any questions or anything for me?
Sorry, I was on mute. Yeah, I don't have anything.
Oh, that's okay. Okay. I hope everything came out on the second time around that we did that. I don't know where we lost the audio, but I hope I covered everything second time.
It lost it right in the iPad stuff, actually, the beginning of the iPad.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay, good. All right. So it doesn't look like anybody has any questions or anything. I'll give you guys a few minutes in case you're thinking of some questions. Quinn, you have anything you want to add at all?
If you guys can hear me all right, just that the product AM Open House works well with Realty Juggler, and obviously it being free makes it an easy thing to try. So I would encourage you to give it a shot.
I appreciate it, Quinn. And, for all you guys, if you do have any questions, feel free to email me. I respond to every email personally. I don't have anybody that does that for me. I'm very into the product, and I love what we're doing. And we've literally had thousands of downloads since July, and people are really loving the fact that it's totally free. So we get very few support questions, but if you do have any questions or anything, please feel free to let us know. Candy, yes, this is a recorded webinar. I'm not sure when you're going to be able to rewatch it. I would assume sometime tomorrow. I have a little bit of editing to do with our audio issue, but we will get this to you guys as soon as we possibly can.
Great. That's great.
All right. Okay, I'll give you guys another few minutes in case you do have any questions. I'll be around, and no problem, Steve. Anytime. Thank you. It definitely is. It's an awesome product. It's totally free, like I said. If you guys do have any questions, you will get a recording of it, but feel free to email me. You know what I'll do? I'll pop my email address in this little chat box for you guys. I'll give you my personal email address as well. feel free to shoot it over if you guys want a copy of the presentation or anything. More than willing to give that out to you guys as well. But we'll definitely get a recording up as soon as we can. All right, guys. It was a pleasure doing the webinar for you. I'm sure Quinn will let you know when the recording is available. And if you do have any questions or anything, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I am available literally all the time. All right. I will hopefully talk to you all soon. And thanks again for coming.